everyone. In this section, we are talking about the properties panel. As you already seen there is a properties panel viewer. Well, it is not shown in your desktop, so where you have to go the option to the tab menu, and in the view menu there is an option user interface, and you have to go for select this. I will show you how. Just go to the view option, and then you go, there is one more option shown here, that is user interface. Just click it. In this user interface, there are lots of options. Yeah, it's already shown here. You can see that there is one option, that is properties panel. If you click that off, so it will be off. When you click it, so it will be on again. So if you want to change the position, so you can drag, after select this, left click, and you can drag it. If you want to put it then in the right direction, so you can drag it and put it here. If you want to place it back, so I feel here it's more comfortable for me. According to you, where that is comfortable, you can use that. Okay. So now, suppose when you, this is the project browser option. This is the project browser option. You can see here. If I want to go for the 3D view, we can go for the 3D view like this. If you want to go to the floor panel, so you can go here for floor panel 1. I want to go here to floor panel 1. Fine. So here, what are the uses of properties panel and what is properties panel? Properties panel shows there all the properties in this box. If you suppose go to the architecture tab and go to the wall command and just select another wall, like I want to go for the basic, suppose I want to go for a concrete 8-inch wall. Just make this wall like this, and this. This is the concrete one why I created here. Fine. If we go to the 3D panel, you can see the 3D view of the concrete wall. This is the concrete wall. Fine. So when you go to the floor plan one, right? This is the floor plan one. That's why it's in the air. This one is isolated at the first floor. That is why it is in the air. So when you drop down, so we can change it all. How can we can change it to you when we select all this? There is option here, and you can see there. This is up to the roof level. So I'll go to the top constant, and here that is base constant. That is 1. When I put it 0, so you can see this is the 0 level. When I put it like base constant is -1, so you can see this is gone. Or fine, like this at the -1 level. You can go for like this. Now you can understand more well. So this is a wall, and when I go to the properties panel of this wall, this is a basic wall, 8-inch. Fine, and there is a location line shown here. Base constant, base offset, top constant, and the whole option of the properties, whatever that is already shown. And when you want to change any properties, that will affect this wall, because this is selected. And we have to notice one thing here. You can see here, this is wall, and it's written a small a in that is wall, and that is 3 written here. What is 3? 3 is written because there are 3 faces of wall, and we selected the 3 faces one by one, just like one, and this is the second one, and this is third one. Okay, how we select the three wall continuously? So first we have to select, just go to the just click the left click, go to the wall and click the left click. Then you have to do one thing, just press control key, your control key in your keyboard, and then the plus sign as shown in your cursor. Then you go to that outline of that wall and just click it. Then again, don't remove that control key. Just press it and then connect. Then just click here also. So these 3 walls are selected. Then you go for this step. Okay. If you want to change anything here, you can change. Now when you want to remove this option, so do one thing, go to the modify and click it, or otherwise in a keyboard, just press escape button. If you press the escape button 2 times, you are out of the command. Fine. I hope you understand. And you want to undo it. So there are two options. This is where the option at the quick access bar. This is undo option, and you can see that when you go there, it's written that Control plus Z. That is a shortcut of undo button. When you go for the Control plus Z, so this is okay. So the wall is disappearing because you press the I press the Control Z button for 3 times. So this is one more thing. And just go for floor plan one. In floor plan one, you can see this is floor plan one. When you select the object, this is a wall. When you select this wall, right? So this is a one wall and instead of one. Control button, select another wall and select one more wall. Just press control button and select. Here you can see that these two walls are selected. When I select these two walls, there's written wall 2. Suppose one more time I will do that. Just click this. There is written here wall 1. When you press control button, select one more wall. This is wall 2. What this means, there are two walls, the same properties, two walls of same property. Suppose this is a 6-inch wall, so this is also a 6-inch wall. You understand that? If I select one more wall, like I select this wall also. This looks a little bit thinner, so I select this wall also. So here now after selecting this wall, suppose this is a 4-inch wall. So when I select the 6-inch wall or 8-inch wall, that is okay. And when I select 4-inch wall, the properties are not matched. That's why it's written there basic wall multiple type selected. We select the multiple type. At that time, we did not change their properties. We change their properties. It will just affect the whole scenario. So that will be wrong. So if what you have to go there, you have to just go there at this option and this filter. We can filter the outside. Look at that. That is one number wall there. Total numbers of that is 3, and there's one floor plan. What I selected there, that is one floor plan. 3 walls and one floor plan. Okay, so this is the difference. Okay, what happened when you select one door and a one wall? We select a one door and a wall. So what happened? Look, there are 3 common. This is also a multi-category selected. So here, this is common 3. And walls, there are 2 walls selected, 1 window selected, 1 floor plan selected. So we can't change here anything according to our own. You can see there is the data image comment. There is no data for that. But when we select 2 walls, just 2 walls of different thickness. So you can see there is some option are given. Suppose like a top constant, top offset. So what we can do, if you want to change the height of of that wall or height of the object, so we can easily select that or we can easily use that. So these are the difference a little bit that is used for the properties panel, and that is very important. Now Now, when we just go for south elevation, suppose we go for the south elevation, fine? So you can see this is the south elevation. If you select this, if you select this, any of this, there are this window, select this window, and you go to the properties tab. After that, there are some option if you want to just suppose you want to change the cell height. So suppose I want to take it like 2 inch. Enter. There are two options. So you can see that this will be changed. There are two options to change it. I'll go for just undo it, control plus Z. So what happens? It will automatically go in a place. So suppose how you will change that. Suppose select any of this option. Suppose this window, I select this window. And again, I type, this is, we can see their properties, and this properties, their select is 4 feet 0 inch. I'll go here, I'll put it here like 2 feet, right? And we can do two things. Other one thing is we can go for the apply button, or we click it that button, so it will just go. This height will go to the two set. Otherwise, I click here at the outer surface and the outer space. This in this panel, so it will also automatically go to the that place. Okay, so I don't want to change here, so both control Z, so it will go to the automatic place. Fine. Fine. So these are the very important properties that I show here. If you select this one and select the another type of windows like this, so you can see they're just same. There are two multiple category selectors, and this generic models, lines and elevations south, these are all selected here. So you can see. So these are the problems when you face when you go for the creative model. So these are the small problems that you face, and you have to clarify that what I have to select, or what I have to what I have to do after selections. How can we easily improve or what? So this properties panel is very important to work in a model. Thank you for watching. Hello everyone. In this lecture, we are talking about project browser. Using the project browser. Your project browser is complete virtual building that can be viewed at it 3D dimension, 2D dimension in various reports. And as a view is listed and accessed from the project browser palette, which function are much like table of contents from your project. So similar to context tagging, where you locate various aspects of work, you can use the project browser to locate views in the project browser. So let's start the project browser. Now when we're talking about this project browser, so we can see that this is already shown here in a display at the left corner. So if it is shown, so that is okay. If that is not in our desktop, so where you have to go for first into the view option, click it, go to the interface, user interface, and check where is project browser. You can see that there are few options here: VQ, navigation bar, project browser. You can see there is a right click that is already in a project browser, and that's why it is displayed on your on my PC. Or if I switch it off, just click one more time, so you can see that there is a reminder here to save the project. So then you can see that the project browser are not shown right now. When we click one more time, you can see it will come automatically. Fine. So when you go to the project browser, you can see that the all the option are shows. So it's like a view all, structure plans, floor plans. If you select this, there you in the left hand side, you can just see the small icon of plus and minus. If you select this minus, so the option of the floor plan that will be not displayed. When you again select this option, so ceiling plan option is also gone. When you select this, when you want to minimize the option, you can see that in a very few there are very few levels that are given right now. When you want to go into the deep, you suppose if you want to work in a floor plan only, so go to the floor plan option. Just select this. You can see that there are a number of floors that are that we work here in this project that are displayed here. Fine. When you go to the view all option, you can see that in a properties panel that is already changed. Here in properties panel, the browser views all that are open. So when you go for this option, they are written all the views, discipline view, not on sheet, face, and type discipline. I want to view all because I want to work on all these views. So you can see whatever the browser of the project where you want for the 3D elevation, you have some sections. So when you cut the section, so it's shown here. If you have any schedules, if you're sharing sheets, so all the things that are shown here. Suppose I want to work on the first there. When you go for the first floor, if you want to work for the 2D plan also, you have to go for the floor plans. Suppose you want to work on the first floor, so I click that first floor here. You can see that the first floor are shown here. This is my first floor. If I go for my roof, you can see these are the roof details that are shown here. If I click -1, that is my basement. So you can see my basement. Or if I that is 0, I take that 0 as my ground floor. So this is my ground floor. So whenever the levels, these are the floor plan, these are the levels that -1, 0, 1, and roof. You can create it by name also, by ground floor, first floor, second floor, third floor, roof level, or underground, whatever you are comfortable in doing that, you can use that. And again, when you go for view all, you can see structure plans. I didn't use this structure anything in this project, so it is empty right now. When you go for the ceiling plans, we can see these are the ceiling plan of this project. When you go for the first floor ceiling plan, you can see this is the ceiling of my first floor. When we go for the roof, this is my roof of this modular. So this is very important. And when you cut the section, if the option you are saying just I want to go to first floor and I want to cut the section, I want to see that. When you go to the view tab, you can see that option section. Just create a section here. If you want to view the section, you can go to the view section, you can create a section and you can see the section of any view. So just suppose go to the roof level. When I go to the roof level, I will see I already create the section. There are some sections that I already created. When I go to I want to know that how many sections are there and where are the sections. So go below this in the spotted browser to the section option. This is section option. If you click it, if this is not shown, so like this, so you can click it plus sign here. So you can record this section. This is section 1, section 2, section 3, section 4, section 5. There are 5 sections that are cut here. You can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There are 5 sections. If you want to view the section, there are 2 options. If you click it section 1, then also get the section. If you click to section 2, you get that another section view. You can click section 3, section 4, as well as section 5. You can view like this also. Or one more thing, when you go to the roof, you can see this is section. You have to just click double click this arrow, so you get automatically in a section. After that, there are more sections that are already here, so you can view one by one. Fine. So this is one more thing. Or when you working on a very complex project, or there are lots of options in a project browser. So how can you find that? So you can do one thing. Go to the views panel and just right click it. Go to the search option. I can search anything. Suppose I search section and go to the next. You can see that you are automatically go to the section panel. If you go to the next again, then there is section 1, section 2. So you can relate that when you have a very complex uh, project browser and you need to lots of time to find it, you can search it by just go to the view and just right click, and there is option of search. You can go and you can search it by a perfect word that you use for in this browser plane. Okay, so this is a very important thing. And if you go to the floor plan one and just go to the right click, so there are lots of options. You can see there's open, finding any use, apply template, properties, duplicate. So if you go to the selling panel and you just go to the right click, there are only few options: search, expanded, collapse, selected all. So this is the collapse all, sorry. So this is all of the options of view that is common. But when you go to this particular, there are lots of options. So you have to always recheck that, or after getting to the any values or any commands, just right click and check what they will need. If there is any help, you can always see that, because explanatory of these things are not possible to the every view. So this is all about project browser. You model anything in this Revit architecture. You can see this is the option in the project browser, and you can go to the every option and learn in a deep manner, so that you that helps you to model in an accurate or a very professional way. So this is all about the project browser. Thanks for watching. Hello everyone. In this lecture, we are talking about to adjust the tool. There are few different ways to adjust the tool. In this lecture, we are talking about the project browser and the properties panel. These are the main two toolbars that we already previously discussed about this. And in this lecture, we'll see how the tool it will be adjusted, or how the users are comfortable to using this. You can see that this is the properties panel. If you want to select with the mouse click and move it, so it can be go to the any direction. You can see, but if you can use that in any direction, so it will be not comfortable for you. Like if you use that in this middle portion, so whenever you use the model, it's always displays on the model, so that will not always disturb you when you're working in a model. So if you put this properties panel into the right side, that is one of the thing. The most of the people, they prefer to use this properties panel in the right side, or project browser in the left side. Or you can use that in the both different ways. You can use that properties panel on the left side or a project panel on the right side. So this is the old fashion that most of the people use. So what we can do, you can use that, like you can drag it by a click of mouse and go to the upper portion. When you go to the upper portion, you can see that there is a one diagonal of blue color shown here. You can see, and you can just drag and just escape. You can see this is the properties panel that are shown here. You can just shrink a little bit so that it will be more visible for you. See, this is how it's happened. This is a properties panel and this is a project browser, and your model is very small. So it is not accessible to working on it. When you drag one more time this properties panel and go to the below this, so you can see one more option is there, so you can use this also, but you can see that this is also is not comfortable for using this. This is not comfortable. Okay, so now watch carefully what I'm doing. It's very important, and it is the best way to use this properties panel. This is the best place to use this properties panel. Just drag it and just click it in the middle right now, and just stretch this project browser, move it a little bit so it will be it's accessible right now. Now, what you can do, you just select it, you go to the half of this properties panel, project browser, so you can see that blue color lighting is there. So you can just drop it here. So you can see this is half that is the project browser and half that is the properties browser. So this is the one way that you can use these tools, or you can stretch a little bit this also. So it will be accessible, or you can just shift it a little bit here, properties panel. So it will be also accessible. Fine. So this is one of the way to use this properties panel. And now I'm doing one more thing that is very important here. This is a properties panel. Move it. This is a project browser. Just choose very carefully because this is not easy task. Then when you click it, it's already happened something, so it will be very misunderstanding to you. So just watch carefully and notice right now what I'm doing. Just click into the properties in front of this property. Just click it and drag it to the upper portion. Don't throw it right now to the upper portion like this, and then the whole box, this box is look like the rectangle, the whole box, just drop it. So after dropping it, you can see that this is the properties panel. Then there is one more option, that is project browser, that is shown just below the screen. You can see this is the properties and this is the browser option. This is one more way to stretch it. You can just stretch a little bit. Now you can use properties panel when you have use of properties, or when you use of a project panel, you can go for the project panel, or you can do both of this. So this is one of the way of using this. So that is all about the adjustment of the properties panel. Thank you. Hello everyone. In this lecture, we are talking about key shortcut. The key shortcut is very important to reduce your time when you're working. In this movie, I want to talk about in executing or alternating command using the keyboard shortcuts. So we will talk about in the previous movie, you can go to the ribbon, you can click out various buttons like this. When you go to the architecture tab, if you want the wall command, you will go to the wall command and click it. To execute command, but in some cases can be easier to actually to use from your keyboard. If you use that keyboard, that will be very easy. And many of the commands in Revit actually have keyboard shortcuts. I want to show you how you can learn Revit shortcut. So the easiest way to pay attention to tooltips that appear on your movie over one of the commands that is ribbon. For example, when I go to the wall command, you can see that the wall command shortcut, that is WA, that are shown here, and below that the description of this wall that are also shown. When you go to the door command, the same thing, the door command, that shortcut, that is DR, and there is description that is here. The description is also shown. When you go to the window, that is window, the shortcut is WN, and the same thing. So when you go to the door command, suppose I select, just go to the escape button. If you having any command, so you just press escape 2 to 3 times, so you are out of the command. Then, if you want to use door command with keyboard shortcuts, just type or press D R. When you press DR, you can see here the door command that is in your properties panel. If you want to change this door, you can go here, change the door that you want. Suppose you want that is WL garage door. You want the garage door, so change it. Just click it here. This is your garage door. Fine. Trying to be noted here. When you press door, just go to the wall. On the surface of wall, the door is appear. So you have to notice that where you want to use that door. You can select the position of the door. Suppose this is my position of my door. That is 6 feet from this center of that wall. Okay, and 7 feet 8 inch at the center of this wall. So I can press it door here. Okay, if the position is not right, we can go to this here. If you want 5 feet from this side, we can type 5 feet. So do this shift according to your own question. So this is the very important feature. Fine. So I will back to the work right now. That is our do command. So you can see that this is the do command that will appear. Okay. Just press escape 2 or 3 times to go to the out of the command. Fine. If you want a wall command, the shortcut of wall command that is WA. Fine. You can see here basic wall stone brick, that is our wall that is shown here. If you want to change this wall, so you can change it. I don't want to change right now, so I can press escape. Okay, where you want to create a wall, you can go here. If you want to create a wall here, you can see that the face of this wall is not at the same time. But I'm talking about my shortcut, so I'm not worried about it. So I can just create a wall a little bit fine. Okay, so this is just press escape 2 times. Now the command. This is our wall. Fine. We can create a window, and now I've created wall. Fine. So one thing notice here, first I use the do command. The second I use the wall command. Fine. Now pay attention what I'm saying, because this is the most important thing, and most of the guys they are creating a mistake to use the command, the shortcut command. What they do, they type WA. Fine. They type WA. The wall command is appear. Then after they type enter command. When you go to the enter command, the no command is shows. But I want the wall command. So this is very important that when you press the shortcut, suppose when you press the shortcut WA. So after that, don't ever press the enter. If you press the enter, you'll go to the previous command. I understand right now. Fine. One more time, we'll do that. Suppose we want the do command, type DR, that is the do command. If you press enter, it will go to the wall command. But I want the do command, so don't press the enter. If you want the previous command, so suppose you just first create the door here, and then you want the wall, so just press enter. The wall command will appear. Fine. So this is the most easiest way, but it takes a little bit time to practice so that you can understand more. So this is the shortcut of wall and door command. Now we are talking about the very important feature, that we seen that when you go to the wall command, there is shortcut. When you go to the door command, there is also shortcut. When you go to the window command, there is also shortcut. When you go to the column command also have a shortcut. But when you go to the ceiling command, there is no shortcut for the ceiling command. When we when we ever don't have a shortcut command, so what we have to do, we can create a shortcut command. Okay, so how we can create a shortcut command? In level, most of the commands have shortcut, but there are few commands that don't have a shortcut. Just suppose RAM, there is no shortcut for RAM. When you go for stairs, there is no shortcut for stairs. So if you have a lots of time of this command, use of this command, so what you can do? It's take a time to go to the ribbon command and every time just click it and take it to the command. So what we have to do, we can modify it also. So how it will be done? Go to the view tab. After that, go to the user interface. When you go to the user interface, you can see that there is an option at the below at the last corner. This is keyboard shortcut. And keyboard shortcut is already a KS keyboard shortcut. Okay, so when you press KS or you can click it, if they don't have a keyboard shortcuts, so it don't have any shortcuts. If there is any keyboard shortcuts, suppose the reference plane there is RP, and here that is align dimension, that is DI. All keyboard shortcut that is written here. Here you can see that the properties panel have 3 keyboard shortcuts. So here it will be happen that we can use the one command for three shortcuts, keyboard shortcuts. So it is also important here. So here we have a keyboard shortcuts, and when you go to the outside this command after cancel it, you can see that in the roof there is no shortcuts in the roof. In the roof command, there is no shortcuts. How can we create the shortcut? So we'll go to the same, to the view panel, go to the user interface, keyboard shortcuts, go to the roof command. If you don't find it, then you can type roof command, here roof by floor print. You can select it, or you can roof by face, you can select it, or you can sign here RF uh, F, okay, or you can assign here. There is a shortcut that is RFA for the roof by face. So select OK, fine. Now, when you type RF, so you can see basic roof command that is stated on my screen. So this is one of the way to create or modify shortcuts if you have a lots of use in your model. So you can create it and you can use it in your model. So here, it is very important to use the keyboard shortcut. In this lecture, this is most important that when you use that shortcut key, you always take care about that. You don't press enter after using this keyboard shortcuts. You will always have it. I have to use the 2 alphabets for the keyboard shortcuts, and that are very essential to use in your model, and that is very important to use in your model. So I hope this lectures will help you to work fastly, to use the more keyboard shortcuts. And one more thing I want to add at the end of the lecture, that if you want the list of the keyboard shortcuts or the so where you have to go, you can go for the view and the user interface, the same thing, the keyboard, and here the option that is export. You can export it and you can take a printout of this and you can learn your keyboard shortcuts if you want to learn from there, or you want to learn from here also. It's already written. It is here when you go to the wall command, the keyboard shortcut is always appears on your screen, so you can learn by this way also. So I prefer to learn by this only. I don't want anything print out or export version of this keyboard shortcuts. So this is the all about the keyboard shortcuts. Thank you very much for watching this.